I made a video earlier where I documented the process of creating this custom GPT, the new routine brainstorming GPT. And in that walkthrough video, I offered to share it with ISHA members. And I said, once you go and grab the link, you can pull it into your GPT account and then you can reconfigure it to make it the way you want it to be. I was wrong about that. This is a new learning piece for me. I'm just flat out wrong about that. You cannot do that. You cannot take a custom GPT that someone else made if you have the link and pull it into your GPT account. You can only use it on the greater system. So this is problematic. And this is an important learning part about using ChatGPT. So when I built this custom GPT, I built it completely on what my needs were. I said things like, I work primarily in the college market. I need content ideas that are a good fit for 18 to 22-year-olds, things like that. Well, if you're a hypnotist who's doing a county fair, then this GPT isn't probably going to help you very much. So there's two things here to think about. Number one, you can use the original walkthrough video still, and you can use that as a model for how to set up your own custom brainstorming GPT. And you would just give different answers than what I gave. Or you can do what we're going to do now is I'm going to set up a generic brainstorming GPT that doesn't have the highly specialized priming information. And I'll provide a link to that in the course. And you can use that if you want. So again, I'm recording it to just show you again, to help you keep seeing the process of how to create GPTs for yourself. So at the left menu, down at the bottom, your name in the left menu, click that, then choose My GPTs. Then you're going to, in the top center, choose the Create a GPT option. And now we're back to the two-pane window, which on the left side is the Create and Configure pane, and on the right side is the Preview, or what they call the Playground pane, where you would test it out. So GPT is prompting me. I'll help you create a new GPT. What would you like to make? I'm going to say, I would like a GPT that generates ideas for entertainment hypnotism shows. Now here's what I'm going to do differently this time around. This is where, again, doing things more than once can actually be a good growth process. Whereas last time I tried to configure it to know everything about me so that I could just have it help me generate ideas quickly, knowing how I like my show to be, this time I'm going to try a different approach. I would like you to ask me a series of questions when developing ideas. 1. What type of audience is the show for? 2. What type of content are you looking for? Comedy, hypnotic phenomena? I may come back and adjust that later. And there's got to be more options. So what I'm trying to do here is build a thing where when you want new material ideas, I'm trying to get GPT to ask you smart questions that will help you define who and what the content would be for, so that it's flexing the creative process to your needs when you come to it saying, I need new ideas. All right, let's try that as a starting point. Great choice. Now let's give your GPT a name. How about Hypnogenius? I love it. It's a great question. When generating ideas for hypnotism shows, should Hypnogenius prioritize creativity and uniqueness or focus on tried and true concepts that are known to work well with audiences? All right. So it's all configured. It has a basic structure. And now the thing to do would be to just test it and learn how to interact with it in a way that gets you the content you want. So those 4 core questions are over here on the right. What type of audience is your show for? Do you want an individual or group scenario? What kind of content do you prefer? And are there specific themes or elements to emphasize? So that'll guide you when you use it. Hopefully you can include those things in your prompts to help it get you better output. All right, test it out, have fun. Let me know what you think.